Hi and welcome back to Unknown to Superstar in association with Passion for FM. Yes, this is the Presec channel, and today we've got a Brazilian 17-year-old superstar in Vitor Roque, and this lad really could be the future of Brazilian strikers. Please do like, subscribe and get notified to all of the content you'd like to see. Whether you've seen it here before or whether you want to see more, so please do like, subscribe and get notified of future uploads to the channel, as well as all the other content that we have at the Presec channel. If you haven't seen us before and it's your first time here, go and check out some of the stuff in the description. There's plenty to be seen. So, Vitor Roque. Now this lad is currently at Atlético Paneiras, and so the interesting fact with this lad is he was at Cruzeiro for a little while, but he is now at Atlético Paneiras, which is a good Brazilian team at the end of the day. Cruzeiro probably a better team, but he has had 10 games so far for Atletico, scoring 4 goals. So he is starting to find his feet at the age of 17. Now we will see, talking about feet, he is mainly right-footed, but he's reasonable on his left. This lad has a potential range of 174 beyond wonderkid stage. This boy could be world class. Currently at 123. Now, as we can see, he is a Brazilian striker, only 5'8", valued at 7.4 million to 22 million pounds. But you would be able to pick this lad up for just shy of 15 million pounds. Now, looking at him, looking at his polygon, he has got some great stats about him, and I really do think that he has got a lot of potential to fill those stats. He is just touted as a striker, which is quite interesting in the respect of he can play on the wings. He can play on the wings as well. He can play left or right. Yeah, so I think this player probably could play in a multitude of different roles. We don't have the roles available because he's so young at the moment. They're not there, and we don't have the scouting, because what we do with these players, we do not get involved in any of it. We leave it purely up to the AI where he ends up transferred. Will he get transferred? Will he stay in Brazil? Who knows? It really is in the lap of the gods, because we don't interfere. Like a lot of these wonderkid videos that you see, people force them to be at PSG for the whole of their start of the 5 years and that sort of thing, and where they move on from there and that. I don't like that. Leave it happen naturally. That's the way to do it. Personality balanced, pretty good. He's media friendly, ideal. But looking at him, looking at his stats, 13s are scattered everywhere. Some 14s as well for pace, some 14s as well for acceleration and agility, but 13s, concentration, decisions, flair, teamwork, work rate, technique, long shots. Look, he can do that as well. First touch, finishing, dribbling, all of 13s. This lad has got a big potential. So what we'll do, we'll scoot on 7 years into the future and then 12 years into the future to see where he ends up with his career. So Vitor, what have you been up to? You are now at Wolfsburg. He's currently valued at 28 to 85 million pounds. Oh my goodness me. He's not played for the first team internationally yet, but he has had 11 caps and 9 goals for the under-20s for Brazil. Currently, like I said, in Germany with Wolfsburg, but how has he got to that stage? Very interesting to see. We will look at his stats first of all. All these 13s, or predominantly all of them, have moved up quite a fair bit to 15s, 16s here as well. Lots of 14s, 15s, 13s still there, but he has developed on quite a bit. Now, what's his range? His range, like we said, was 174. He's now currently 154 at the age of 24. Like I said, I like to go 7 years in the future. It just gets them up to where they probably should be. And the interesting fact as well, it says he's been trained in nation of England. Now, what has happened there? So the Cruzeiro thing and Fulham. So it looks like he's had a move to Fulham. His polygon is looking rather good. This is nice. Very, very good indeed. He's not changed with his feet. He's still got that reasonable left foot, but he does like to try and beat the offside trap now. So that's quite interesting as well, with that 16 acceleration, 14 pace. Now, let's have a look what happened with his biography. So as it stands, so the Cruzeiro thing, he signed for Mineiro for 300,000, right? And then he went to Atletico for £4 million. So at the age of 17, he went for £4 million. So that's very, very interesting indeed. He's had a couple of seasons and then he's gone to Fulham. Wow, £16.25 million for Fulham, who are in the Championship. 14 games, 3 goals, not setting the world alight on a 6.62. He then went into the Premier League with Fulham, 24 appearances, 5 goals, a 6.57. So he's not really doing a lot at the moment. Another year in the Premier League, a better year this year. 34 appearances, 9 goals, 2 assists, a 6.74. He's then had another Premier League year. Again, a pretty good year. 33 appearances, 10 goals this time, 1 assist, a little bit less on the average rating at 6.71. They must have got relegated. He was back in the Championship the following year. 25 appearances, 12 goals, 2 assists, 2 player of the matches, a 7.06, bit more of a better year this year. And then he's moved to Wolfsburg for £38 million. My goodness me. First season, 14 games, 7 goals, 1 assist, a 6.88. Second season, a lot better. My goodness me. 32 appearances, 16 goals, 1 assist, 2 player of the matches, a 7.01. And here we are about to start with his third season. Wolfsburg, like I said, he has moved on to 154. Be interesting to see if that's gone up at all in another 5 years' time. He will be 29 years old at the peak of his powers. So he did get that trained at Fulham as well. So that's quite interesting. The fact that he was trained in nation and at club with Fulham. So did he go there when he was like 18 then? Probably 19 actually. Because he was 17 there, 18, 19. So interesting that he's gone at the age of 19 and still got trained in club for Fulham. That is rather interesting because I didn't think you could do that. But obviously at the age of 19 you don't have to be 18 anymore. Food for thought for everyone, boys and girls. That's interesting. Right, let's move on another 5 years and see how our friend Vitor gets on. Vitor, what have you been up to? He is now, as you can see, just at the top of the screen at Bayern Munich. My goodness me, he is still balanced. He's level-headed media personality, 29 years old now. He's still rated as a striker. His asking price is £212 million. That just puts a little glimmer of what his value currently is. He was 154. He's now 165. He's developed on even more. But how has he got to Bayern, you say? Well, that final season with Wolfsburg was there with 16 goals. He then went on and played 30 games, 14 goals, 2 assists, a 6.96. That kicked Bayern into life for a £62 million transfer to Bayern Munich. 18 appearances, 8 goals, 7.21, his best season ever. Then the next season, 23 appearances, 12 goals, 5 assists, 2 player of the matches. His best season again, a 7.27. The following season, my goodness me, this boy really is kicking into life now. 25 appearances, 14 goals, 4 assists, 5 player of the matches, a 7.48. The following season, his biggest goal tally to date, 20 goals from 28 appearances, a 7.32. And then we're into the next season where he is currently, like I said, a Bayern Munich regular, 28 appearances. His polygon, look at the attacking, it really has fired on. So what is his stats now? Let's have a look. My goodness me, look at the state of this boy. He really is turned into a powerhouse. He still just likes to break the offside trap. That is the only trait that he got. But his agility and balance of 17 and 16. Pace is now up to 15. Stamina, strength, all 15s. They were all 13s at the start, so they've gone up a fair old bit. Not massive, but my goodness me, it's good. Decisions, 16. Composure, 16. Off the ball, 17. Lovely to see. First touch of 16. Finishing of 17. He's now valued at 106 to 318 million pounds. My goodness me, what a player. Vitor Roque, absolute superstar. He is that is for sure. I hope you've enjoyed the video. My goodness me, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, smash those likes please, and don't forget, ring that bell so you know of future uploads to the preset channel and more content like Vitor Roque. What a player. Have you got him in your save? Have you had him in your save? Have you seen him in your save? Has he ruined you in your save? My word. See you next time out. This has been the Preset Channel in association with Passion for FM. Don't forget to go and support those boys over there. Thank you very much.